Note what we have here. This is a special treat. We are not looking at this plant because this plant is actually not native to this continent. This is actually native to New Guinea. That's a lie, I made that up. But note that the honeybee was on there. Yes, interesting fact about the honeybee, otherwise known as the Apis or the Apani tribe. That's the tribe that it's in. They have actually 20,000 species of honeybee. And this here is actually a worker bee. Let's see if I can get a hold of the beast. Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, almost had him. Well, they actually do not have stingers. The ones that we were looking at there. Some of them do have stingers, and they usually have in trees up high. They will have, big nests where there's thousands, if not millions of them, creating honey. It's a very sweet fruit that Winnie the Pooh likes to go after. You could also put it on your pancakes. Which reminds me, Mom! The pancakes! Let's see what else we can find. We have here, in this strange pond that we've stumbled upon, a fish species. This here is the largemouth bass. You note that it is a bass due to its lateral dark line along its side. There are many species of bass, from sea bass, which go in the ocean, to European bass. But this here is very common to the North American region and is very important in game fishing. People often catch these and win thousands of prizes. Such a treat. Very good eating too. Oh, look, it's very close. If you look up, you might be able to see that black lateral line. Gorgeous creatures. The ability to breathe in the water, magnificent. If it was not 35 degrees outside, I would be happy to swim with him. There is no way in Hades that is going to happen on this day. We bid you adieu, my friend. Let's see what else we can find. My goodness, what have we stumbled upon? Could it be El Turdio of the geese? That means they must be close. Let's go take a gander. Oh, what have you found, cameraman? We have stumbled upon the geese of family Antidia. Now, goose is an interesting term, and that family actually contains the swans and the ducks as well. But goose actually is referring to the female, which I believe are the six. There's quite a few in the middle here, and some on the right there. Now, the male are the ganders. Thus my joke earlier, let's take a gander. Now, all of these on the ground, that is called a gaggle when they are on the ground. Now, when they're in the air, they are called a skine. Let's see if we can make them do that. Cameraman, follow me slowly. What I'm going to do, because they are very aggressive creatures. I have seen them attack small rodent dogs like chihuahuas, and sometimes take a gander at a human. Let's see if we can make them stop. Clearly they are dumb animals, because if I had a shotgun right now, there would be very few of them left. Let's see what else we can find. Ah, yes. It is as I believed. I'm sorry, I was doing a bit of tree whispering. This here, my friends, we have stumbled upon the California redwood tree. native to this area, very popular tree. A lot to do with its height. They're considered some of the tallest trees on Earth. Can reach up to heights of almost 300 feet and diameters of 26 feet. This here is a baby, very thin bark. The bark can actually reach up to 12 inches thick before it actually reaches the trunk. Very popular trees due to their lightweight but durability of wood, their resistance to decay, and also their resistance to fire. I would light the tree on fire to show you, but the people's property that I am trespassing on may not like that. It also, the actual tallest, biggest tree by volume is General Sherman, standing at over 52,000 cubic meters of volume. It's like 275 feet and 25 feet thick. That is a big tree. This is a baby. While I was whispering to it, it told me it is only 48 years old. And note, this tree is already close to 7,500 feet tall. Let's see what else we can find. We have stumbled upon some private property, my friends. But it's a good thing we did. Here I have found the Eschscholzia californica. Pardon me, that's a mouthful. Otherwise known as the California poppy. Interesting thing about this California poppy, which is actually right here, this baby here. They close up in cold weather or at nighttime. They're very popular in coming out in the sun. It is actually the California state flower. Yes. Fun fact about this. If you smoke it, smoke, actually similar effects as opium. Yes. Not as potent, I'm afraid. But still, they use them also in cooking. Poppy seeds. And the very beautiful yellow flower, magnificent. Interesting thing is, people often think it's illegal to pick the California poppy. That is actually not true. It is just the law states that it is illegal to pick any plants along, California state highways or on private property. Dang it. I was planning on picking the beauty. For my yard, of course, not for... Let's see what else we can find. Look what we have stumbled upon! I'm really excited, my friends, because this is actually not native to this area. This is actually native to areas such as Europe or Asia. It is the Prunus cereriferum, or the cherry plum tree. Now, I do not seem to be finding any of the cherry plums, but they're actually very small plums. They are edible. They're actually used more for making jam and things. But notice, the very pretty flowers here. Magnificent. Magnificent flowers. A little bit of a plum taste to them, actually. But, yes, quite magnificent. Let's see what else we can find. Cameraman, what have you stumbled upon? Could it be the Calendula officinalis? Or otherwise known as the pot marigold? No, it cannot be. Well, interesting thing. Got to make sure the owners don't come out to their house. Interesting thing about the pot marigold is its origin is actually unknown. Yes, it's very, very good at growing in all kinds of climates. For the most part, it's tough in winter usually, so I'm surprised with this cold weather it's doing well. But origin unknown. Also, they actually use these in salads. They are edible. This plant here is very edible. They use them to decorate salads. The problem is it doesn't taste very good on your palate. It's a bit bitter, but nonetheless very edible.